Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Full disclosure, one thing that I will say is I don't agree with everything this man is saying in the video before, anything happened. But I just want to go ahead and share this video with y'all. So that way you can understand the dire situation that the American people are in now. With everything that's going on around us, with the tariff and the price of everything just skyrocketing, one thing the American people need to realize is that they have lost their country. I don't know how many times this has to be emphasized enough, but you guys, I've been on X. I've seen a lot of racist comments. I've seen all of these things. And one thing that white people like to brag about is the fact that they are superior. They are smarter than everybody else around the world. And for some reason, they just can't seem to realize that your country has been stolen, your livelihood has been stolen, the home that you live in, well, even that has been stolen. Now you may say, well, I've already paid for this whole entire this whole entire house. But even if you do that after 30 years of making mortgage payment, you still have to pay tax on it. And if you do that, you get penalized for that. Same thing with your car. Once you buy the car and you pay it off, you still have to pay tax on that. When you buy food, tax on it. When you get paid, tax on it. Everything get tax on it. You will be happy and own nothing. That's what the World Forum said. That old man, something Schwab, I don't even know his name, but this dude is just flat out, I'm sorry, he looked devilish as hell, bro. But hey, man, I just want to go ahead and share this little quick 2-minute video with you guys so that way you can get an idea of what you guys have been dealing with.
They rob you blind and you thank them for it. That's a tragedy. That's a scam. That's why I'm saying this right now. Americans, you don't need a tariff. You need a revolution. For decades, your government and oligarchs only ship your job to China. Not for diplomacy, not for peace, but to exploit cheap laborers. And in the process, they hollowed out your middle class, crushed your working class, and told you to be proud while they sold your future for profit. And yes, China made money, but we used it to build roads, lift millions out of poverty, fund healthcare, raise living standard. We reinvested in our people. My family also benefited from it. What did your oligarchs do? They bought yachts, private jets, mansions with golf course driveways. They manipulate the market, dodge tax, and poured billions into endless wars. And you get stagnated wages, crippling healthcare costs, cheap dopamine, debt, and flag to wave property made in China while they pick your pocket. For 40 years, both China and the United States benefit from the trade, the manufacturing, but only one of us use that wealth to build. This isn't China's fault. This is yours. You let this happen. You let the oligarchs feed you lies while they made you fat, poor, and addicted. Now they blame China for mess they made. I don't think so. I don't think you need another tariff. You need to wake up. You need to take your country back. I think you need a revolution.
So yeah, let's be honest. He didn't go over everything, but I will go ahead and tell you guys some other stuff that that he didn't mention. It's the fact that we've been sending trillions. It's not in the billions anymore. It's not in the millions anymore. No. It has reached trillions of dollars of nonsense war in the Middle East. How has that helped the American people? A lot of people are saying that it's not for the benefit of America, it's for the benefit of another state in the Middle East. I'm pretty sure we all know what state that is. Yeah, and with the cheap dopamine part, he's not wrong. What's the best way to make sure that your people do not rise? Simple. Put them in a circus and give them bread, and they will not revolt against you. What do we have? Sports, entertainment, basketball, soccer, football, you name it, baseball, hockey, golf. The list goes on and on and on. All of this is a distraction. And if you don't watch any of these things, that's fine. We got movies for you. You got endless list of movies. Every single week, a new movie is coming out, and if that's not entertaining enough, that's fine. We have corn for you. You can go ahead and sit in your home and beat your meat, and you will constantly, be indulging in that, and that'll make you so weak and drain you of your masculinity that you won't have enough strength to revolt against them. Have you started to see a pattern here? And meanwhile, while all of this is going on, like he said, you got the oligarchies out there who are just usurping the wealth from the rich. I mean, from the poor, and then buying yachts. These people have so much money that they can live multiple lifetimes and not even be able to spend the whole thing on themselves. And guess what? They're still stealing more money. This heart is never satisfied with wealth. There's nothing in this world that will satisfy the belly of a human being when it comes to wealth except for dirt. What's that? Death. Once you're dead, then you'll finally stop making money. This is the world we're living in. This is the society that we have built for ourselves. And yes, I'm saying we have built for ourselves. Why? Because we have the ability to do something about it, and we choose not to do anything about it. And then we want to turn on the computers and phones and go to TikTok and stuff like that and complain about how hard our life is. And it's like, you do know you could do something about it, right? And right before our own eyes, free speech is being taken away. The amendment, the Constitution is no longer valid anymore. Why? Because it's constantly being broken. And not a single ballsy man out there has stood up and said, hey, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, think about it. This is how emasculated men have become. The only way for a change to happen is that men have to stand up. When a woman goes out there and stand up for women's rights, things don't change. It takes a while for it to change because let's be honest, not to be misogynistic or anything like that. Women, you can go to work all you want, but to be quite honest, if all of you guys decide to stay home, guess what? Things will still be moving because men are the one who are really running everything around here. And in order for real change to happen, if men decide not to go to work, I promise you, the government will be on their toe the next day, making sure they are literally on their knees begging you, what do you want? We will change it now. I'm going to say it right now. The only group of people who can make changes are the men. If you don't believe me, look at history. All the revolution that has started, all the civil wars that has happened. Look it up. Anyways, I'll catch you guys up later. If you made it this far, and if you like talk like this, well, I try to keep it a little bit, on the DL a little bit because let's be honest, like I said, free speech is dead. This channel is new. I don't want this channel to be taken away because I still want to be able to give you guys more information. But later.